the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Nice throw by the rookie from Clemson. It gets his guys a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one's good for 29.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 26-yard line. Come on. On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Isaiah Hall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They go play action now with Sanders. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 31, here's second down and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Gentry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19, go.
Sanders, little pop pass here. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Viking 18.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. A couple 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Judkins. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but it's not going to lose yardage. It's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Browns are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down,
19
Raiders.
Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. 60 back, 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Raiders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go! Cougar 19.
Now it's Sanders. They'll set up the screen. Here's Judy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But Unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to his running back. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. First down, Vegas. He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. And in motion is Brown. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Browns have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Go.
Now, Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
15-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
Okay, ready?
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They were first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action.
Taken down and sacked. A 4-yard loss brings up second and 14.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Ready?
To throw is Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Now Sanders on third and long. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Drop this one down to Genty, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Vegas.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Raiders.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Now they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here we go. Third and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. Open man left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They'll look to throw again. A dive was too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is taken in left side by 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Vegas.
You're in the fourth quarter. You just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
His kick is good.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for first and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll run here. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
Darian Porter on the tackle. It's a gain of
They'll come up now for second down.
And 3 at the 42-yard line.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now on second and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that could be the intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my faithful cousin. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to rap.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone